Hey guys, welcome back to Nature Inspired Farms. We know it's been a very long time you haven't had any content from us, but we've been dealing with different things on personal levels and on the farm, and we are happy to be able to come back to you now. Remember to like, subscribe, and share these videos. So if you've been following us, you know that we have applied all the lessons that we learned from plot 1 to plot 2 for our Scotch bonnet peppers, and we had a really successful crop. And for plot 1, we have been exploring another crop that we could use for crop rotation purposes at that plot. After our research and other exploration, we settled on corn. So we decided that we're going to try corn at plot 1. So based on our research, we decided to go with king corn. There are different brands of corn that have their different pros and cons. For us, king corn, it was good for us. They grew very big corns, and they did 2 corns to the tree most times. So we decided on king corn. We have our little greenhouse, our little shade house. So we decided that we're going to set our own seedlings. Corn stays in the tray for about a week, and we had recently set some peppers as well, or trade some peppers as well. Let me get the term right. And so some peppers had to be on the ground because we didn't have the space for everything to be on the shelves. So we did the corns along with the peppers in the shade house. When you look here, you see a lot of greenery, and everything was up, out and about, both peppers and corns. And we decided that we were going to give it some fertilizer to boost them at this stage. And to our dismay, we mixed the fertilizer a little too strong, and we actually killed the entire greenhouse of plants, seedlings. Just a few, we were able to salvage just a few, and so we lost about 3 packs of corn, and a pack of corn is about $12,000. So you can do the maths. So we had to start over again. So we started with 1 pack of corn at first, which has a little over 3,000 seeds. So we were able to plant our initial 3,000 corns, and we planted it a foot apart and 2 corns to each drip. So we started out, the corns, they were looking very good, and we were very proud of what we had accomplished after what happened with us destroying the entire greenhouse. And for this one, we also had a challenge. Well, we also had a mishap where Sheldon burnt some of the corns after they were planted out, and then we started to struggle with worms that started eating the corns at a very early stage. We were able to get this under control, and we had it regimental. Every week we would spray for worms. So we got that under control, and then we were able to do a second set of 3,000. So we ended up planting in total 9,000 corns over the plot 1, and we had mastered the control of pests. So we sprayed for that every week. So we planted the field in stages. We were trying to have a steady flow of corn coming out, and at each stage we started to have challenges with we started to see the worms attacking the corns, but we really had that under control. we're able to control that aspect of it. So we were very excited about these corns. It was our first time doing sweet corn, and we would go there every day just to do whatever we could. A little weeding, and we did their spraying, and even some planting in the evenings after work, just to be a part of the whole process. And it was very fulfilling to actually see the corns coming up and to see the changes. Initially we just sprayed with Alverdian First Strike, and we were very excited that this was actually a short-term crop. As you know, we've only done peppers, which takes about 3 to 4 months before we can start reaping, but these corns are 10 weeks, and so we're happy that we would be able to do this short-term crop. We got our plan from Ferson as usual. That's based on our soil test, but then we also, as usual, solicited help from other farmers who would have been doing this crop for a while. We got help from Kirk, and we also got help from Javon, who's one of our subscribers, and he had reached out to us about peppers, but we actually got help from him for corns. The corns came up and they were looking very good. The first set started tasseling, and we were very happy. They were looking healthy, very green, and they were actually taller than Chelan. Chelan is 6 feet 3 inches, so you can understand that they were very tall, and the fruits were coming up and looking very good and very healthy. So we were very excited about what would come of this crop. We were very excited, and so we focused on our pest management plan, and within the time of maturity we got about 2 weeks of consistent rainfall, and what that did, it really destroyed what we were so excited about. We realized that while we were focusing on managing pests, we were not at all considering the fungus. And fungus, it seems we've learned, comes with the rain or with excess water. And so we started seeing some beautiful corns. They were huge, and then the devastation came. We started to notice these brown spots on the corns, and we were trying to figure out what it is. And then we realized that the entire corn started to be brown, and they started to get bad from inside, having a very foul smell. And then the corns, they just kind of dried up. Well, not dry because they were wet inside, but they just kind of withered up inside, and they would look so healthy on the outside, but when you look on the inside, the corns were just so small and just withering away. And like, we just didn't know what to do. We reaped the crop so that we could get everything that we could from it. And we reaped the first 3,000, and what we got from that was next to nothing. And while the others came up and we started and we tried to spray and we tried to get them back, it didn't work. It was too far gone. And so for the last set, we really just gave up on those and didn't bother to pursue anything with it. But we aren't giving up. We will be trying corn again, and we'll keep you posted on that and how it works out. But we now know something that we need to look out for with corns, especially in the rainy season, and that's the fungus that really just eats away at the corns. And they would look so healthy outside, but on the inside there would be nothing much to salvage. As you see here, like, they just start to, where the water goes down into the corn, it just rots that section, and then as the water spreads, then that also spreads. But that was very heartbreaking for us, and because they would have gotten to such a mature stage, would have expended all this effort and all of this energy and funds to get it to this stage. And when we look at the ones that we got, they were so beautiful and so firm, and the persons that actually got them were so excited about it. So it was just heartbreaking. But remember to like, subscribe, and share, and keep following us for more tips and more information as we go along.
What do you like to buy? Pepper, corn, or lettuce?